Hey, what's up, guys? The Eagle, and I'm bringing you the third episode of my best class setup. Now, my best class setup, for those of y'all don't know, is pretty much where I go around talking about my top five classes, my custom class 1 through 5, and pretty much tell you why I use the gun and what kind of perks and proficiencies I'm using and all that good stuff. So let's get started. So I'm using the Scar L, very similar to the Scar H in Modern Warfare 2. I'm not sure if you guys played that, but it's very similar. I actually prefer the Scar H just because, less recoil, it was a lot easier to use. But the Scar L, don't get me wrong, is definitely a good gun. One thing I find really sexy about this gun is the iron sight. The iron sight, by far, does not compete with any other iron sight. It is just by far the sexiest, the most beautiful iron sight you have ever seen in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, that's just me saying. As far as and that's why I never use the red dots because or the holographic sight, just because how beautiful the iron sight is, how perfect it is. But the attachments I do use, and I said attachments because I do have dual attachments. The attachments I do like to use is extended mags and silencer. Silencers for obvious reasons, to hide, to run around like a ninja, and extended mags because, just to get those long distance shots, because this gun is pretty shitty compared to long distance shots. This gun is actually the second worst when it comes to getting long distance kills. So extended mags is definitely a must when getting those shots, because it takes around like 10 bullets just to get somebody, or at least it feels like 10 bullets just to get somebody from a long distance. My secondaries is the G18s. I'm using the G18s for variety. They're actually pretty fun, but the only thing about them is they're very difficult to use. It kicks like a, oh man, it kicks like a mule, man. It just, as soon as you fire those things, and I have them akimboed, as soon as you fire those things, you have to use a little bit of control on your left trigger just to bring them down, because those motherfuckers just kick and kick. As you see there, I got a C4 as well. I don't like to run without the C4s anymore. I love the C4s. They're so fun to use. The blast radius compared to frags, compared to Sentex, is such a huge difference. It is such a huge difference. It's actually a lot, at least the damage from the radius is actually a lot bigger. So I definitely recommend you using C4s if you are going to rush around. If you're just going to, stay and tactically defend an area, then go ahead, use your frags, use your Semtexes. Another good thing is the portable radar. The portable radar, if you're not running with UAV, the portable radar is a good tool to use. I don't recommend you make it as reliable as I make it seem, but that's because a lot of people would love to run with Assassin, but still definitely good to use. As far as my perks goes, it's Sleight of Hand, Hardline, and Marksman Pro. Sleight of Hand, that's just to switch from my weapons a lot faster. Hardline, for obvious reasons, the 2 assists counts as a kill, and Marksman, just to pick off, just to pick off those long distance shots. So plus I love running with Marksman. I was trying some different perk loadouts. I was trying Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Steady Aim, but it made this gun just a lot more difficult to use. Not that this gun isn't difficult to use, actually one of the best guns to get really comfortable with, but I was trying to go for a fast-paced movement, and that was just not working out, so I went back to my regular loadout. Now, as you saw, my point streaks are Predator Missile, the AH-6 Overwatch, and the AC-130. I used the AA-6 Overwatch, well, first, Predator Missiles, obvious reasons, I love it. AA-6 Overwatch, I used it, I'm trying to get a little variety, and not use the Reapers so much. Plus, the Reapers lately has been getting shot down. Not that the AH-6 Overwatch doesn't get shot down, it's actually one of the most things to get shot down, and I don't, actually the strafe run is, but I don't recommend using the AH-6 Overwatch unless you're just like rushing like a boss, and I don't really rush as much as I claim to. The AC-130, I love it. It gets quite a bit of work done, and I think that's the reason why we won this game, because we were able to pull a triple cap. So yeah. And of course, my last thing is hollow point. Don't really run without hollow point. As far as death streaks go, I don't like any of them. I hate Last Stand, and I despise Dead Man's Hand. If you use Dead Man's Hands, we're not even friends. I don't like you. That's just, I don't like you. Yeah, if you're using Dead Man's Hand, I'm not lying. I don't like you. So I do have a little bit more time left. That's as far as my class setup goes. I do want to mention, I don't really want to talk about the gameplay that much, but I do want to mention this gameplay really quickly. If you didn't notice, we were behind by like 50, 60 points when I got in this game, but as soon as I got in this game, and I do think I'm one of the reasons why we pull off the win in this game. As soon as I got in this game, we just went ham, and we were able to pull the win. You saw I came in the game with AMP. They AMP'd us again. I bet these guys are pretty upset because we just pulled off the win. And I got a respectable score, especially for coming in late. You know, I was playing the objective really hard, you know, trying to pull off the win and all that stuff, and I think my score ended up being 26-5 or 28-5. You'll see at the end. But thanks for watching, guys. Please like if you like these kinds of video. Please like the series. Also, don't forget to comment below. You know, what else do you guys want to see as far as series-wise goes? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a good day, and see you in the next video. Bye.